Howdy, 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 hi, everybody. Well, I told you I was going up the French battleship line, and after the last one, I could not wait to get my hands on this. Yeah, the last one, you saw the vid. The Tier 6 over the Tier 5 is a great improvement. It really is. You've got 12 of these guns. They are the same guns, but they have been tweaked in that you have a double the speed rotation, and the dispersion at medium range is much better. They won't give you those numbers. They'll give you the dispersion at maximum range, but they're not going to tell you the dispersion at medium. And I can tell you, when you see this battle, you will know, yep, there's a difference. Oops, what was I thinking? Much better. Anyway, she's a lot of fun. So much fun. I think I'm going to hold on to this one. I don't think I'm going to sell this one off like I did the last. Now let's take a look at the modules. You can see her propulsion. She's a lot faster than the previous ship. Oh gosh. The other one, the Brigtagny, I think it was like 19. This thing's a heck of a lot faster. And I didn't really go with the range increase because at long range this thing does not have better dispersion. You have to push in a little closer. The whole advantage I felt was worthwhile. The AA is mediocre on this ship. You should be alright as long as the enemy doesn't decide just to pound you, but that doesn't happen very often. For the modules here, you can see I went with Main Armaments Modification 1. The auxiliary didn't really make a whole lot of difference. The ship has decent secondaries, but I would rather have Main Armaments Mod 1. And Magazine Mod 1, you don't need it. For the second slot, this one was a no-brainer for anybody who's been playing for a while. Your propulsion and your steering are not likely to get taken out if you're in a battleship. So, Damage Control Mod 1 definitely is the way to go. I almost went with Main Battery Mod 2 to get the turret traverse a little bit faster, but I wound up going with Aiming Systems Mod because the dispersion could always be improved. Steering Gears Mod 2. Now I went with that one because the rudder on this ship is not that good unless you do get Steering Gears Mod 2. Once you do that, this thing has really good steering. And you're going to want that. Because those guns, if you want to get them all to bear, you have to show a lot of broadside. So the way to play this ship is you go ahead and show a lot of broadside, get those shells off, and then get on that rudder and angle. Here are the captain's skills. I always like to know how many ships are shooting at me. Expert marksman. That's always nice to have for me. Survivability is nice, and face it, you're in a great big battleship. You're going to want fire prevention. Now, you outfit this ship to your play style. These are just the ones that I choose for my play style. Alright, let's take a look at hit points. The hit points for Tier 6 really are not that good. They're a lot better than the Tier 5. So you got to be mindful of taking some hits. Her main batteries, you can see that she has quite a few more main batteries than the predecessor and quite a few more secondaries. Secondaries are decent. But you can see that it's pretty much the same guns, except the turret traverse has been doubled. I mean, these guns traverse fairly quickly compared to the Tier 5. The chance of setting a fire on target is 26%. That almost makes it worthwhile when you consider that if you don't set them on fire, the best you can hope for is 4,700 in damage. But with AP, look at that, 9,500. Nice. Secondary range, 5.3 kilometers and 5.3 kilometers. Her AA on this is better than the Tier 5s, but the worst for her tier. As long as the enemy isn't focusing on you, you should be alright. Maneuverability. You can see there that with the rudder shift mod, I got the rudder shift down to 10.8 seconds. There are cruisers out there that can't match that. Her concealment, she can be detected at 16.2 kilometers, and with the standard guns, 18 kilometer range on her guns. Of course, even though your first shot is stealth fire, once you fire your guns, everybody's going to know where you are. This is her armor. Once again, it's pretty intricate. Now this is something I really got to hand off to World of Warships. Look at the level of modeling that they've done here. All the different levels. Underneath the turret as well. Excuse me. Really an incredible level of modeling. They've really pushed their modeling up a long ways. The turrets are quite well guarded. Let's take a look at the Citadel. Way down there, 13 millimeters, 20, and 40. That's not much. Up here we've got quite a bit more. But you will be susceptible to plunging fire. When you see that up top, you've only got 30 millimeters plus that Citadel surface, which wasn't much. No, and 16 millimeters of the superstructure is not much. And then boom, we've got some good plating. Still, you want to be mindful of how much broadside you're showing, or you're going to get hurt. So let's set her up for battle. Want to give her some of this? Well, why not? Wow, that's pretty bright. And we'll give her that one. And why not? A little more speed. And some more points flags. Alright, here we go. The battle I'm going to show you, I think it's the fourth one. It took a little getting used to driving this ship. I had a tendency to be a bit standoffish after surviving the Tier 5 Britannia ship. So it took a while before I started pushing in. I'm going to go ahead and zip ahead a bit in the video. And we've got our first target. So I'm going to take a ranging shot. Nope, not enough. I hate it when they vanish. I might land a hit. Yes, I did. And a citadel. Right on. Okay, so I've got company up front. I do have AP loaded. It's the wrong stuff, but too late to change. I pretty much have no choice. I've got to take on a destroyer, and I'm in a battleship. Not a smart thing to do. I'm going to go ahead and slam on the brakes just in case he sent torps. You can see the reload is a usable one. That's nice. Took out a gun. And maybe I will, maybe I will. Nope, not gonna happen. I'm going to go ahead and give my other two guns a chance to catch up. Normally, you want to fire your salvo and get on the rudder fast. But since they're not focusing on me, oh yeah, love that. Since they're not focusing on me, I don't have to really worry about it. When they do start focusing on you, you got to worry about it. Now, against other humans, this ship might not do so well, because other humans tend to hide behind islands and lob shots which come plunging down out of the sky into your deck. And on this ship, your deck's not well armored. No, look at that rudder. Look at this thing turn. So I'm going to go ahead and decide here. This is the better target because he's broadside. $80,170. I'll take that. So the enemy has got one cap and taking two. They're definitely ahead in points. Alright, here we go. Next salvo. A little bit behind, but I'll take it. That was a citadel. How nice. Look at how fast the ship is compared to the last one. Okay, so the enemy has two caps. We've got one. They're taking a third. They are ahead in points, and we've each lost 5 ships. This can go either way. Oh, goodbye. Oh, yeah. Alright, so the enemy, they've got 3 caps. We've got 1. They've got 2 ships left. We got 3, but way over by a cap, you can see it's Not looking too good. They got 2 ships and they're going up against just one of ours. So I send a message over to my ship over here, letting him know hey, what do you want to do? Well, he's going to go and take a cap. It's probably pretty smart. I'm going to push straight in towards A. So let me zip ahead a bit in the video. And we both exchange a few pleasantries. So the enemy just lost another ship. So our one guy over there, it was 2 against him. And he took one out. Good for him. A little bit further. And you can see our Miyoko is taking the eastern cap. That's going to be nice. Boy, the speed is nice on this ship. I'm going to zip ahead a bit in the video. So that's a Bayern. That's a Tier 6 German battleship. And the Bayern is no slouch. I'm going to try it. I don't think that's going to do anything. Nope. It was worth a try. That Bayern is still taking on our teammate over here, and I think our teammate's in an Arizona. Arizonas don't have as much armor as a Bayern. Nope, that was a miss. Really? 950? Really? That's all? Well, bounced one, huh? I'm using AP. I should be... There we go. When you use AP at this range, you should be plunging down. You can see these guns are definitely usable. Oh, for crying out loud. So apparently 9.4 kilometers is just getting into my kill zone. Oh, we lost our Arizona. Son of a gun. Well, the Bayern is going after the Miyoko. He knows that's the weaker target. But showing me broadside? Bad idea. Thing is, if you look down on the mini-map, I cannot turn out. There's an island to my left and a Miyoko to my left. So I pretty much have no choice. Come on. Come on. Yes. He's really going after that Miyoko. Kudos to the Miyoko for charging in like that. That should do it. Yes! Ah! Oh, that never gets old. Oh, that never gets old. So, 1845 free XP, 74,000, sunk 3 sits. I'm going to give some compliments here. Right click, compliment, left click. Right click, compliment, left click. Alright, they deserved it. Those guys did good. I'm not going to go over all these damage numbers. You can always go back and interpret how those numbers did against the target and how the target was angled. So far, I'm pretty happy with this ship. Much better than the Tier 5. Much better. I've seen that happen so many times. You come across a ship as you're going up the tiers, it's just awful. And then you go to the next tier and it's rocking. That's it. Oh, hey, I got a container. More signals. I'll go with that one. Cool. Oh, yeah. These little tokens that they give you, individually, they're just bragging rights and something to look at. But when you fill out a collection, you do get some cool stuff. Most of it's just bragging rights, but some of it's cool. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and have fun.